Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Sarah and today I am sharing with you a new Project Pan intro. So this, obviously by the title you can tell, is Finish 21 Products in 2021. I don't actually know who the creator or the originator of this idea was, but I have seen plenty of Project Panners do this type of product in the last several years. So obviously each year we are upping the ante a little bit because you have to add in more products as the number of years get larger. So I think my first attempt at this was in 2018. I did finish 18 in 18. And then in 2019, I chickened out a little bit and I only did finish 9 in 19. And I must have had some kind of foresight last year because I didn't even attempt finish 20 in 2020. Nope. I'm lying to you. I did. I started it and then very quickly I fell off of that. So this year I am back. I am renewed. My energy is kind of renewed and I'm all gung-ho on Project Panning again. And I am going to attempt to finish these particular 21 products in 2021. Now, I know that some people do carry over and, they'll say they want to finish these 21 products, but they'll also put these in other projects. That's fine. If you don't want to have too many projects or too many products going on at once, but I am not participating in a ton of projects this year. I'm trying to be a little bit more selective, and the majority of the ones that I'm doing are for the entire year. So I have chosen 21 products specific to this project, and I'm going to do my best not to overlap them into any other projects. If you do, like I said, that's fine. You absolutely need to do what works for you and how it works for you. But this is the way that I am planning to carry forward with this project. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show you the 21 products that I have chosen for Finish 21 in 2021. Okay, so for starters, I'm gonna go ahead and say the majority of the products that I have chosen for this project do have some use on them. One of them that does not is this product right here. And this is a Bare Minerals powder product that I received, like I get most of the things that you see. I got this, I think, in a BoxyCharm a couple of years back. And this is called the Bare Minerals Invisible Light. And there are two, I'm going to show it to you in just a moment, but there are two powders in here. There's a matte and a glow powder. And the reason I remembered this is because I was considering picking up the Hourglass. I couldn't remember the brand name. I was considering picking up the Hourglass palette, which has very similar powders in it. And then I remembered that I actually had something like this in my collection. So this one, it says this one is the glow and this one is the matte, but I think that's backward because this one looks very, very matte to me. And then this one looks glowy. So I think the sticker must be backward. Regardless, it does say it on the front that yes, that is the matte and that is the glow. So the sticker just shows it backward on the back. So here's what my plan is. You can see that I just took it out of the box. I just took the little plastic off of these, and they are brand new, even though I did receive them a couple of years ago. So my plan is to work on this matte powder here. And my hope for this is that it will make a good under eye setting powder. I had heard these back when this first came out in the BoxyCharm, or I think it was BoxyCharm. It may have been FabFitFun, but I haven't gotten any subscription boxes in years. So forgive me, I don't actually remember where it came from. But back when we received this, I do remember some people saying that these were very similar to those ambient lighting powders that Hourglass has. And so as I was considering buying one over Christmas, I happened to be going through my stash and I found these, and I recalled that these were, you know, pretty comparable from what some people said. So my hope is that I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off the matte side. I may move on to the glowy side maybe later on in the year, but for right now, I don't need an all over setting powder. You're gonna see that in just a moment. I just was looking for an under eye setting powder, so I'm gonna go with the matte side of this compact. Since we're going ahead and talking about the powders, I'll go ahead and show you the other powder that I am hoping to finish off this year. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this is just in the original shade, just translucent. I have used this. As I said, most of the products do have some use on them. And so you can see that there's already some in the sifter there because I have used it a bit. But this thing is going to last forever. I would say I've probably been using this for maybe a month, and I can just barely see where there's some spacing in between the powder. I don't have a makeup scale or a food scale, but I know that is how some folks keep track of their powder products. So maybe I should get one, and maybe that's, oh, here we go. Actually, as I'm talking, I'm tapping a little bit, and there is some room up here at the top as I'm tapping it down. So maybe I will go ahead and get a scale and try to weigh this, and that may be how I need to keep track of this. But just know that I've got about a month's head start on this powder, and I'm just gonna keep going until it's done. I will measure it as I am able to. All right, keeping in the theme of face products, I've got this Cover FX Blurring Primer, and I did use this a bit. I can't remember if it was in 2020 or 2019, but I do have a good head start on this. I'm actually down to here, and I really, really like this primer. I wasn't sure if I would, but it doesn't feel like super silicone-y like the POREfessional or like the Smashbox or, some of those other what they call blurring primers or pore filling primers. The other thing that I really like about this is that there is a slight tint to it. So it says you can wear it alone. I know that a lot of primers do say that, but I actually have worn this on its own before with just some concealer under my eyes, and I do really, really like it. I prefer it with a foundation, but this has been open for a little while, and it looks like it says 12 months on it. I am hoping that it lasts just a bit longer so I can go ahead and work through it. But what I plan to work excuse me, what I plan to work on with that, just to see if the combo will work, is my NARS foundation. This is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. My shade is in Fiji. And I was on the Ulta website yesterday, and I had this marked in my favorites, and I noticed that it was like really, really priced down. And so I clicked on it, and it said it was no longer available. I know that NARS has a new foundation that's been introduced recently, so I'm kind of sad that this is no longer available, but that also tells me that I really need to work through it and get it out. I bought this in September of 2017, and I know that because I bought it specifically for my wedding. I got married in October of 2017. So this is now almost 3.5 years old. I need to work through this and get it out. I have, you can see, I think this started out in my Finish 20 for last year. And so I've worked it through just about halfway, and I really like this, but it's very expensive, and I want to make sure that I am getting my money's worth out of it. I just need to go ahead and finish it off. So I'll make these marks darker after this video, but that is so far where I'm starting. My shade is in Fiji. I think I said that, but I can't remember. And that's a pretty good match for me right now. I'm pretty fair right now. It's January after all. Okay, keeping in the theme of some face products. You guys are gonna kick me. I had to. What am I gonna do? I have to keep working on this dang thing. This is the Clinique True Bronzer in the shade 02 Sunkissed. You guys, we got pan at least. I mean, that's gotta be something, right? This is 2 years old now. I started this in Finish 9 in 2019. It was a brand new bronzer. You guys have heard me tell this a million times at this point. My goal was to finish it in 2019. I don't know how I thought I was gonna do that. It's very deep. And even me, who is, a little more olive toned, I can't even wear a ton of this each day. So, I thought I was going to finish it in 2019, never even hit pan. I put it in Finish 20 in 2020. And like that took the entire year. And finally, right around, say, Thanksgiving or the beginning of December, I had the tiniest speck of pan in this. So my goal for this bronzer, because I have to keep working through it at this point, I want to use half of it up. Whoop. So there is my pan that I'm starting with. I am going to tilt it just a bit so you can hopefully see there's, there's pretty good dippage. I think that's the word, around that pan. So I know that this pan will widen, but it has taken, over a month just to expand the pan that much. So I wear it every single day. I'm being very conscious to wear makeup even on the weekends these days because as I've started to work through some items, I have noticed that they have gone off. And so I don't want that to happen. I have spent a lot of money on makeup over the years, and I don't want that to be money wasted. I am the very definition of a cheapskate. I hate to see money wasted. So I really want to be intentional about not just wearing makeup for the sake of wearing makeup, although sometimes that's okay too, but I do find that wearing makeup on the weekends, it does help me to be more productive. It helps me to get in the frame of mind to get things done. And so I am wearing this every day. I am being very intentional about wearing makeup and working through my products, but this one's gonna take a while, guys. My goal is just to finish half of that pan and I'll be happy. Here's another, I would say oldie but a goodie, but I don't know if that's the case. This is the Studio Makeup in blush in shade Sahara. You guys, I just want to hit pan on this dang freaking blush. I can see the rings. They are so close. I do not know. This was originally in Throwback 30. So it went from May of 2019 to May of 2020. It was brand new then. And I have continued to use it just about every single day. And I cannot get to pan on this thing. I want to use half of this up because I still feel like any day now, there's going to be pan. And so I don't want that to be the end of it. I definitely want to use half of this up. But man, did I ever think that this was going to be gone by now. So I may try to take some pictures of a few of these powder products just to give you a better, to give you a better idea of where the usage is. I'll work on that. Hi, Honey Bear.
Hi.
What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? Oh, you colored with markers?
Yeah.
Was Daddy supervising?
Yeah.
Come here.
Hi,
Come here.
Mommy.
Look at the camera. Did you color with markers right here on your face? Oh my goodness, silly goose. Okay. You want to go finish playing with Dad?
Okay.
You want to sit up there?
Yeah. Mama, chair.
Don't move that chair, baby. It's heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah. Oh, it's heavy. Careful. Why don't you come sit with me on the couch?
No. I say.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, guys, apparently it is time to hurry it up. I've got just a few more products here to show you. The first one is this Super Shock Cheek by ColourPop. This is in the shade Lunch Money. I think this was also in Throwback 30. I feel like I've been working on these products forever. So I'm just about halfway done with this one. And like I said, I worked on it. I worked on it for the whole project, but then after the project, I kind of quit wearing highlighter. I've worn it about 2 or 3 times since May, and really not since then. So I am hopeful, since I'm about halfway done, that hopefully I can finish this off this year. It's probably gonna take the whole year, but hopefully I can get that done. Next, we have another ColourPop item. This is the writing is rubbed off. I think they're called like blush sticks, and this is in the shade Sideways. I love this as a cream blush. I will show you where I am at, and then I will also mark on the cap after this video. I meant to do that before I sat down, but obviously I have a toddler and things don't always go as planned. Can I get an amen? So I really, really do like this. I wear this, even if I don't wear a powder blush, I do wear this daily. So I don't feel like I'm gonna have a lot of trouble working through that, but we're just gonna go ahead and go with it and put it in this project. Next, we have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is in the shade Fix.
I need it, Mommy.
Okay, sit up there, baby. This is in the shade Fix, which is a really neutralizing, it works just like a concealer, but for your eyelids. And I really, really like this. I've tried to buy this since, and it is discontinued. I didn't realize it was limited edition. So I am a little more than halfway. I'm like right about there, where I will mark again once I finish this video. Didn't have a chance to do that before, so gonna have to do that when we're all wrapped up. Okay, going through, continuing on, this is the Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener. This was one I had put in Throwback 30, and then I barely touched it. So I have been using it quite a bit recently, and it's broken, so I have to just show you. This is one I'll mark on a piece of paper or something. It doesn't look like there is, too terribly much left, but I'll tell you what, it has looked like that for months. Sit down, boo. Sit down. So yeah, it has looked like that for months, and I think I'm breaking it. Okay, there we go. So this has been open, like I said, for about 1.5 years now, and I really want to go ahead and work through that. That's going to be one that's going to take a while. I've got a brow gel here. I did just recently open this. I want to say maybe like the first of the year. Okay, baby. I think I opened this one on the first of the year, and this is called the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. It just says clear water resistant eyebrow gel. I can already tell you I don't like this. I have noticed every single day that it gets flaky by the afternoon, and I hate that in a clear brow gel. So this is gonna be a struggle for me to work through. I already have thought like, oh, I'll just toss this. And it is some years old, so I don't know if it's the length of time that it hasn't been opened, but just how old it is, or if it's just a drier formula, I don't know. But this is gonna be one I'm gonna have to force myself to use. Next, I have a whole bunch of eyeliners because these have been around for ages. Some of these are new. So the IBY Beauty, this is in Navy Pearl. This is another one that I think was in, I should have sharpened it, but this is one that I think was in Throwback 30, and I discovered that I hated it because it's a very precise, like super, super thin line. So, but it's getting old now, so I need to work through that. This is one that's brand new. This is an Ofra liner, and this is in the shade Green Go. So never use this one.
I need the water.
No, honey, in just a minute. Never used that one, so that's one, again, that I just need to get used up because I'm sure that I've had it for a while. This one is a Pacifica liner. You can see that it is still, the seal, the plastic is still on it. It's a brown shade. I can't see right off where there is a shade name, but I'm pretty sure this is the only Pacifica liner that I have, so it won't be hard to keep track of. I do have an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On pencil in Perversion. This one is really old. It's actually, you probably can tell, it has been pulling away from the actual pencil, but I did use it this morning and I've used it for a few days now, and it works fine. It doesn't irritate my eyes or anything, so I'll just continue to use it. And then the final liner that I have is this green one by ColourPop. This is their old formula, so it's not amazing. Stop. The last eyeliner that I have here is in the shade Teaspoon by ColourPop. This is their older formula, which is not amazing. I can't remember if this is broken or not. Yeah, it is. So this is what I have left. It's fairly new. I actually meant to put it on the my lower lash line this morning, and then I forgot. So I am just gonna try. The problem that I had with this formula was that it was super dry, and so I'm gonna try to use it still. I will just see what happens. Finally, I have two giant products here. I've got this Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. It's about half full. I hate this. It doesn't work worth anything, and it's very expensive. So I have already gone back to my beloved Batiste, but I really just need to get that done and out of my collection, so I'm forcing myself to work on it. And finally, we have the Nivea Sun-Kissed Radiance. This is the Gradual Tanner and body lotion. This is just really old. Lord knows my legs could use some help these days. I am trying to wear more skirts and dresses, so I'm just gonna give that a go and see if there's, you know, if it's still any good. So guys, obviously I gotta go. The world is in mayhem. My office is in mayhem. Thanks so much for joining me. I apologize for the chaos. Give a little shout out to my little dude because, oh, okay, you want back up? You know, cause he's cute, even with marker on his face. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Say bye.
Bye. Again.